time's rolling, and now I'll never let it stop. You'll only find me growing. Come on and sing out a song, and don't be shy, cause you'll never know till you give it a try. Colorful like a work of art, a brand new day, a brand new start. And once you go up, you'll never come down. Like you walked around in the air with your feet far off the ground. And if it takes some time to ask you why, I always see you with a smile. You tell me that life is great, life is great, life is good.
My final thought on the Centauri Carbon 2, after having it for the last 6 weeks or so and racking up over 750 hours on it, is the improvements over the CC1 are very obvious and addresses some of the wish list I had personally for it. Coming from never owning a multicolor printer before, always been and always will be a painter at heart. I've honestly been blown away by some of the multicolor prints I've done with the printer. Is it wasteful? Yes and no. As for me, the waste was part of the process. And to be honest, I have a ton of spare filament. Would I print a lot of multicolor things in the future? Quite possibly. But for now, I will use the auto refill feature to print big helmet builds and not have to worry about having to be there for the swaps when it runs out. So, in closing, for the price, the CC2 is a good bang for buck machine. If you are wanting to get into multicolor printing and aren't too bothered about the purge waste like I am.